Right about now, Silver Star presents live and direct in the place with the man, the hit maker, 30 years in the business, or is it 29? Mr. Vegas. Wagwan, my brother.
Zaga, 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 zaga.
Oh, careful, because I heard that means something that I don't like.
Yeah, big up, big up. 27 years, 27 years.
So but 96 was...
97, end of 97.
No, but 96 was Playground Rhythm.
97.
97?
Yeah.
A lie.
Yeah, man.
All right, that means that, let me just scrap everything, can start again. No, I'm joking now. We will carry on. But that was...
You know what? I think a 97. I stand correct. Maybe you're right.
Playground Rhythm. You might be right, you know, but
When are we right?
Anyway, it's almost 30 years in the business.
Yeah.
Mr. Vegas, the hit maker, the man that's been doing this thing for many, many years. And one thing that I've noticed about you, like all these years later, your voice sounds the same. Yeah,
we try to keep it healthy. But years of wear and tear. The other day, during the pandemic, we were doing a lot of dub plates.
Okay, yeah. Of
so
course,
because
of course.
Like I was doing
shows,
dub plates, like wow, man. And I didn't know so many sound systems, wanted dub plates, and I didn't know there were so many sound systems. But because man, they home, and them just a juggler, some clash and them thing there from them yard. Yo, I cut the most dubs, and I was cutting dubs cheap.
Okay,
pandemic price.
Yeah, of course.
So
everybody
I had a polyp on my vocal cord.
Oh, wow.
So I had to do surgery, laser surgery, to remove it, and it could have gone bad.
Wow.
So I couldn't even open my mouth for like a long time, and then I couldn't sing for like 3 months.
Wow.
Yeah, man, 2.5, 3 months. So because I realized that, because I was really worried that I could not sing again. Yeah, because I was having chronic hoarseness. Gosh. Like my songs I'm up there in the register.
Definitely,
right, C key and them key and the G key them. So because my songs them so high key and high pitched, I was really worried and I was struggling to sing on stage. I was actually straining to sing on stage.
Oh wow.
So when I removed the polyp and I did vocal training, I realized that doing so many dub plates and just running in the studio, boom, start singing same time, no warm up.
Okay.
So the vocal therapist said, evening training, if you're playing soccer, you have to stretch.
Yeah.
If you're going to exercise, you just start lift the weights. Your vocal cords is muscles. It's still muscles. Okay. So when you just run in, you damage your vocal cords. That's what you see even before me started.
Yeah, I was about to say, before we even started this interview, you started doing the little...
Normally I want me to for longer than that, but because I'm cool and...
I understand. Man. Well, man, it's been a long career. So many hits over the years.
Right.
Nike here, Heads Eye, Hot Walk, Take Care Yourself, I Am Blessed,
We Know
Man
and
Gallus. Listen, hits after hits after hits.
Yes,
and I've seen you perform so many times. Most recently, the Jam Rock Cruise.
Yeah, that was a good one.
That was a wicked performance, as always.
Yes, sir.
One thing I noticed, you haven't lost the ability to deliver a show full of energy and vibes. Now, you could teach something to some of these young bucks out there, because, some of them, not all of them, but some of them, They don't really put in the work when it comes to the stage shows. What would you say makes a great stage performer?
I just think being able to interact with the audience and to connect with the audience. You have to find ways how to connect with the audience. And when you go I think when you go to perform, it can't be just about you. People pay the money, they want to have a good time. 100%. So that's why from day one, from we started performing in 97, 98, we found ways how to bring the crowd alive. Yeah. As a matter of fact, my show is like when you guys playing out.
Yeah.
It's like when I play in our dance and when I read in the crowd.
Yeah, I've seen it.
So I pull out 2 songs from backstage, I read the crowd and I say, DJ.
Yeah.
Not the start there.
Yeah.
I might go somewhere and I say, start with Heads Eye. Something, because I read in the crowd.
It's working off the vibes and
the vibe of the people. But if it's a band show, we know we already have a rehearsal show. So we have to go out there and make certain we connect with the people, man. And luckily for me, I have a song that it's hard to miss. Even as a selector, is a go-to song. If you want to get a forward, I Am Blessed.
I'm blessed, 100%.
So it's just a blessing for me to have that song. From backstage, we tease them with the cartel, like a whole selector juggle.
I've seen it. I've seen it.
So if I hear the cartel, you know the I Am Blessed I could drop. So, just thankfully I have that song. to start the show, because once you have a good start, then the people easier to work with.
So that's your regular starter.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. And if we go somewhere and we want to, like if it's a festival and we want to drop a reggae segment, we start with a reggae tune.
Okay.
Because we have that catalogue to have reggae tunes.
Yeah, of course.
And if it's Jamaica we perform, we may start with one of the tunes, them Come a Long Way, What a Sweet Love Story, and still get the forward.
One of the big tunes.
Yeah.
So Mr. Vegas definitely like. When you do your stage shows, do you prefer the band or do you prefer the tracks?
I mix it now.
Yeah.
Because I want the people them to get the sound, the essence of the music. Because some of the bands, because I love when I'm listening back to it, it sound like the real thing. Yeah. I want it sound even better than the record.
Yeah.
So I will have the tracks playing with the band.
Okay.
Yeah, so the band have to just rehearse and lock with the tracks.
Yeah.
So we may take out the bass. Take out the drum maybe. And have the keyboards and everything that's still playing. So we get the real sound. You get the it just sounds sweet. Yeah, man.
I like how you're talking about that. Of course, the new single.
Yep, Alive.
I Am Alive.
Yeah, Alive, yeah.
It kind of samples the filthy rhythm as well.
It's more along the line of, because I remember the filthy rhythm came out of Take It Easy, Take It Easy. I think that's where the vibe that came from. And the Bam Bam rhythm is the same type of vibe. So it's just a sister. It's just a sister to that sound. Yeah.
And I actually call that song like I Am Blessed Part 2.
Yeah, it feels that way that it was deliberately done. Because it feels like Heads Eye. It feels like I Am Blessed. It feels like Roy and if you know anything about festival, Roy song was Give Thanks and Praises. We are 25 in the road is Saki and the So and me's a big festival fan.
Yes.
So I wanted to bring something back in the music where just play the rhythm and dance. And I just love that. Like you remember when juggling used to go on in the party them. And you start off with the rhythm first, and just the rhythm alone, and the people just bounce. And then you tease them with the Wayne Wonder. And then you tease them with the Mr. Easy on the rhythm. And then you come to boom and you play the song them come till you reach the Killer. And then by the time you reach Killer, it's problems. The Beanie Man. Then the Killer. You don't have to talk on the microphone. And that is what I like when I hear these type of rhythms.
The rhythm that just make you want move.
Yeah, man. You know if I tell the man, say, you know if you stick up the dance. All of them man, they know say them now bow. I know say everybody turn bow cat, say Jaja.
Mr. Vegas always talking the things them. So how did that I'm Alive come about?
Alive. Is that I'm Alive? Because if you make a look for I'm Alive, it's Alive.
Alive, sorry. Alive 2025.
Alive, year 2025. Yeah. And we were in the studio New Year's Eve. Yeah? And me I say, yo, we did I play the rhythm because I'm working on an album with I'm trying to recreate the sounds of the 90s and 2000s.
Okay.
So that's a project we're working on.
Okay.
So I had this youth wizard build the beat them, remake some beats, because I'm also doing over the Edzai album because that is not available on digital platforms.
Yes.
So I have to redo the album for me now to own the master.
That makes
because
sense.
when we did songs back in the days, the producer them said them own the masters. So for me now to own my master, so my kids them can have a legacy, like how Bob Marley kids them have his legacy. I have to re-record the whole thing. So we in the studio, I say, yo, me need a song for 2025, just mash up the place.
To just kick off the
and
year.
2025 just sound nice with Alive. And we did the hum it and the rhythm I play. And this type of dancehall rhythm, it's like them talk to you. Like you hear the melody. Once you put it on, you just can vibe all 10 songs on the rhythm. That is what the authentic dancehall. It's something about them that you just put them on. You put on the pepper seed rhythm and you just hear beer melody. Put on the punana rhythm, you just hear beer melody. And the melody them so sweet between them keys and the drums and the bass. So we just say it's like another phrase. Like I was playing a phrase.
Okay.
And I just get the melody and I just say 2025 and we're alive. And it sounds like a guitar. That like a Vega sound there. And it just sounds wicked. And I wanted to say, I drop it 10:49. Everybody just started sharing it on the internet. So I say, yo, something there so. Boom. I see everybody has share it. I see it go viral. And I say, wow, something there so. Alright, I'm going to take it to radio because I want to take it the old school way. I haven't even started promoting it in Jamaica as yet.
Oh, wow.
Because I want to show the DJs and the radio in Jamaica that the world still appreciate dancehall music. So if I get it at pop radio, which I'm doing now, I've already got some ads at radio in the US. The same thing with Egyptian. Girl, me want to hold you. That song break in America before it break in the
100%.
So I want kind of take that route there. Because I know say when we return with it at Jamaica, I don't have to beg nobody say, I don't have to force nobody to believe that dancehall can still work. Because people think that sound here is no longer the thing. I mean, I say, no man, you can't get rid of the original. I mean, I love to hear the youth them sing on them type of rhythm here.
Well, you know, the funny thing is, like, when you look at how big like genres like reggaeton, you know, so they're using the original foundation. Dembo. And they're still doing it, and look at their numbers.
Even in Holland now, them have a thing named Dancehall.
Yeah.
Where them just take out the phrase, but the other elements still there. So them just call it Dancehall.
Oh, wow.
And it's wicked.
Wow.
See? And them have a thing in Martinique and Guadeloupe where them call shatters. Where that is another version of the dancehall rhythm. See? But it's real hardcore dancehall where we turn away from. So when you go hear shatters down in the French Islands, big. When you go into the club, it just drop.
Turn on.
What? And if you look at the numbers, them it's crazy. See when them artists they are stream with our dancehall sound. Them just call it shatters. We change the sound. Remember, I know these people are still using dancehall, and them call it something else. Them call it shatters. Them call it reggaeton. Them call it dembo. See? We change the sound into a hip hop sound and still call it dancehall. I'm like, it don't make no sense. You have to define what you're now creating. So that means people don't misrepresent the sound of dancehall. Because I think that's the problem that we're having. Trying to get dancehall to play at radio, and when you send it to the pop DJs, them must say, I know the dancehall, I know.
You totally see? Different thing.
The man in dash with the 90s blueprint.
Yeah, you can't show the blueprint, in my opinion. And if you're going to say it's evolution, then you have to show me where it evolved from. If there's no elements from the origin, then
it don't make no sense.
It's like if you have to tell me, say, reggae is ska, but we not here to beat the same way. It sounds different.
It's something different. You create a new thing, or you don't call it that. You call it
but they're doing it and it's working for them still. The younger generation, it worked for them because if you listen to the massacre thing, them and them fire off for the youth, them, the kids them love it. And I want to tell you, say when them go perform for them audience, for their audience, them are singing it line for line. Compared to even when we break, them only know our punchline them. But
they know every line.
So it works for them.
I think that's to do with the YouTube generation.
That is the digital generation. We are not digital artists.
We used to have to physically go and buy a record or buy a CD.
Facts.
Now you just have it on your phone. You can be having it on repeat all day.
Facts.
You can
so you learn it right
everywhere. Line for line and everything. So it's a different stage. It's a different age. But you know, music is still good.
Yes,
and dancehall is still alive.
Yeah, man.
2025.
I mean, also the song I go boss is just like everything just align with you know, and show me that this song I gonna be a big tune. Like I posted the song 10:47, 10:49 on my TikTok.
Okay.
On my Instagram. But Mr. Cartel go up on the stage like after 12, little after 12. Him just say, 2025 we are live.
Oh wow.
That people even say Cartel's lyrics my teeth.
Oh.
But to me know say I'm one of the greatest lyricists ever. Me actually just take it as a compliment. But the song posted before him hit the stage.
Okay.
But me I say, yo, what's a coincidence here? The man I say the same thing when me just sing.
Yeah. So
and it just rings. It just ring.
It's got a ring to
say, it have a positive message.
100%.
Yeah, man.
So that is the big single right now. Is that part of a project forthcoming, or is it?
It's on the album that I'm working on.
Okay.
With a straight, authentic. 90% of the album is like authentic dancehall sound, but it have some wicked cut. Cut. Me have cut from African producers them.
Okay.
Yeah, I think I have a Afro, sounding tune on it where me think say, me just want to kick off back 2 doors, get back at radio, and then we're going to turn it up wicked. Because if you don't have people attention, you can't talk to them. So if Alive get them attention, then we can put forward some more music.
So obviously we know that Mr. Vegas, you're a very outspoken person, and you always, talk anything that you see that is going on in the industry that's wrong.
Most things.
Yeah, well, most things for real. Is there anything that you said maybe earlier in your career or that you would maybe go back and change?
Maybe with Chronics.
Yeah.
I remember I said something about Chronics one time. He was performing on Reggae Sumfest.
Yeah.
And at the time, he had some big dancehall tunes. And I was like, why them put him on international night? Because I know them that mash up dancehall night.
Yeah.
And when I looked at his career, I realized that the international audience that he was going off and the reggae audience it worked for him. But I didn't really see him like as a dancehall. Because he'd have some bad dancehall tune.
Yeah, man.
You see, so maybe just like something like that. But otherwise, me not say nothing women are wrong. Everything when I say, most of the things when I say manifest.
Yeah.
And then people say, oh, Vegas did say that.
Yeah.
You see what I say? Yeah.
They definitely do.
I maybe want to tell them some baby mother give me bun.
Oh, gosh. What a thing. What a thing.
Yeah, that's other people business.
That other people business. But you're Mr. Vegas and you talk, even if I not people business, you just talk it anyway.
Yeah, but them take it and beat you.
Yeah,
they say, I chew your baby mother, make your mother out. But now Cartel say him should have watching baby mother something and him say, me don't watch my baby mother too. You fool.
It's the world, man. The world will just full of anything. If you tell them to go jump off a bridge.
No, if some people tell them to jump off. Not me.
Yeah.
Me tell them jump, then push me.
Mr. Vegas, our special guest here right about now. What about for yourself? You did speak about you're going to re-record the Heads Eye album because of the.
I've already re-recorded it.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
And I was able to get back the sound. From 27 years ago.
Yeah.
As you said before.
Like I said, your voice don't change.
Yeah, if you listen to I'm Alive.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I think the vocal is even cleaner than Heads Eye.
See it there?
Yeah, so that was good
but
because
it's unmistakable. Like,
yeah, man, sweet man.
Yeah.
I know I'm working on a reggae album with one of the top reggae artists, and we're gonna drop our first single maybe in another month or so.
Okay.
One of the top singers. I'm gonna marry her too. So, cause she bad.
Ooh. Oh.
Lisa Hype.
You see you? I'm gonna fight something off you. You're too wicked.
But seriously, I'm working with a reggae, one of the reggae icons, female artist.
Okay.
Yeah, beautiful lady and such a great talent. And I'm in the studio working with her and she can really sing.
All right,
she's one of the best singers in the industry.
So we have to just wait and see.
Yeah, and it's not Aishana.
Don't get certain people mad,
Yeah.
Mr. Vegas, our special guest right about now here on Silver Star Presents. I want to ask about. I don't want to ask about the doubles thing, but I think that some of your fans would like to know, like, what is your favorite cuisine? What is your favorite dish?
Ackee and saltfish, yeah, and some nice. I love ackee and saltfish and rice and peas. People say about ackee and saltfish and fried dumpling and everything, but ackee and saltfish and rice and peas are the baddest thing.
I don't know about that,
You try it. Yeah, man. Everybody, it's tough, man. Ackee and saltfish and rice and peas.
If it's saltfish, I like it with white rice.
But that bad too.
Yeah.
Bad too.
Yeah, some white basmati rice.
Yeah, man. Yeah. But you try to the rice and peas because the rice and peas cooked with the coconut milk and stuff like that. Yeah. It's bad, man.
But I like it with the hard food as well. But with the boiled dumpling and the
the problem with the whipper dumpling and them thing, the whipper dumpling, it's almost starch.
Yeah.
You see me I say, and when you get to all our age now, a be a constipation from the dumpling. When you're a little boy, you can eat all 7 cartwheel dumpling. 8 cartwheel, I say, you know more dumpling. And nothing wrong. But now we're getting older, our body metabolism burning slower.
But so my father will still do it. My father is a man, is only want a boiled dumpling with him food and he will still eat it.
Well, you have people like, look on your phenotype, you can tell your father is like a real African man, the big nose. So so him good still can get young girls pregnant too. So So me not disbelieve you. But it's not all the way have that something there. Somehow we have the white man genetics.
Okay.
You see, so maybe your father and the more African side of
Okay.
yeah, you see me I say.
there.
So somehow we no make good. So when we reach a certain
So you
age, we have to be
careful.
very careful
Yeah,
because the starch in the dumpling and the flour, the bleach flour. Remember saying, no, we're using the bleach flour.
Okay.
So it can be, dangerous to your health. So we kind of cut off at the dumpling. So we don't really get to enjoy the ackee and the salvage and the dumpling. But that are the body's food still.
Okay.
So,
Any other worldwide cuisines that you would say, yeah, are you that?
me just love Jamaican food star.
Okay. All right.
Especially when we're in Jamaica or at home. Because when we go on the road, I realize that everybody will call themselves West Indian restaurant. Them can't cook. And it's just a lot of grease and pepper and you get you sick.
Yeah,
I remember one time I was getting real sick. I had to try retire from music and I didn't know what was getting me sick. It was eating from all the Jamaican restaurants them. There's just too much grease and pepper. Mess up my esophagus.
Yeah.
You see?
Yeah,
and it's years after, when I started checking out Dr. Sebi, I realized that it's just the grease. And the peppery food. Yeah, so I changed my diet. No more chest pain. I used to be like walking like an old man.
Oh gosh.
Go to the doctor, all medication. I was taking Nexium every morning, bro. And then I read up on Nexium has side effects. You see?
Yeah.
And all manner of medication.
Yeah.
I kill me like a sex drive and me I say, Jaja God. Yeah, me have to drink up some herb tea and some bush tea and some, if a man say, yo, snaggapus, the snaggapus, some shocking vibes.
Yeah, I remember
we sing, Tati, the man start give me some roots to drink. And that kind of thing. When I look on the roots back, everything spell wrong.
So you don't know what in that.
But the fact that the medication kill me nature.
Yeah.
Zine, me have to link snagga now. For your boots up back the nature.
See.
Zine, so yeah. So but me learn to eat proper. You like before me come now to do this interview, me make sure I consume the food. So me burn it out back. So by the time I go sleep now the food not in me.
Yeah.
Because
you can't just eat and then lay down.
It used to mash me up, brother. And a lot of people may be suffering from, as simple as we take the conversation. A lot of people have indigestion, what they call it heartburn, whatever they call it, acid reflux, mess up your chest, mess up your esophagus, and it's because you're eating and going to sleep.
Yeah.
As simple as that.
Me and wifey did have that conversation this week.
Yeah,
literally, where I'm like, you can't just lay down.
No.
Even if I sit down on the sofa and watch some TV or something before, I said, nah, me can't just lie down.
You have to.
Food.
You have to.
It don't make no sense. So.
Yeah, man, 100%.
Yeah, man.
Some ginger tea, man, help with digestion.
Yeah, that works too.
Yeah,
that works.
Yeah. I gotta try that one day, but
yeah, man.
Yeah, all good, Mr. Vegas. So now
Dr. Vegas.
Dr. Vegas, yes, that is you, your new title.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, you're well studied and
not
got your
Dr. Beanie Man, Dr. Vegas.
King Vegas.
No.
You're not getting that argument there.
No, sir. Because me see the two general them as two great kings of them era. You understand me? I say nobody touch Beanie Man in Beanie Man's era because I've witnessed it. We see it.
Yeah, we grow and watch it, and yeah, we've been through it. So
turn over stage shows.
Yeah.
You understand? So because we saw it, we respect him in that regard, and then we came and we saw how Vibes Carter was able to hold, the whole thing together, and the whole new generation. Influence,
model of
outside of Alkaline, everybody get influenced by Carter. Yeah. So we witness that.
Yeah.
You see, and because we witness that, we are able to say, yeah, man, Cartel, very, very influential. The king of this generation. Beanie Man was the king of our generation.
Yeah.
Our time,
true to the early
right up to our time.
Yeah.
Beanie Man was king. Even when Capleton take over and dominate the thing, Beanie Man still stood up with Capleton. When Capleton abandoned the place, he always, was able to get himself in the mix. If it's a bad rhythm, him find the producer and him get the producer at 5 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
And I know because I know his work ethics and how he works very hard. I say, yo, this man is special. And if you look at some early performance with Beanie Man, you say, yo, this man is different.
Listen.
Different.
I've been to some shows.
Yo, the man dressing.
Yeah.
From
yeah.
them, yo,
when
them,
them I do the tap,
dear, man.
dancing and
Yo.
everything. Yo.
when I see the girl, them, man,
Yeah.
yaga, yo, who be a big girl,
Big up Randy, because that's Randy's song, you know. I remember when we broke out, you know, when Silver Star come on road, you know, anytime Randy hear that tune there, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See the girl, them, man, yeah. Big. What's one of my favorite Bean Man song?
Yeah.
Big
Is it Maestro album.
Why me no know wait the pan star,
but
but
it's a big tune.
deadly on stage, brother. Him, because we used to tour with him.
Yeah,
I was one of the artists that was
opening at like
blessed to tour with him.
Yeah.
I remember one time we came here in England, and the Stratford Rex,
yeah.
sold out.
Yeah.
They had to, you know, and somebody got unalive, and they had to cancel the show.
Yeah.
But the line was wrapped around the building twice.
Yeah.
Me and Beanie Man in concert. That time I was like the new kid on the block.
Yeah.
And Beanie Man was the maestro. And the line wrapped around the building twice. And I was like, wow. Yeah, man. And when we went to Birmingham, me and him went to Birmingham, bro. And then we went to Tottenham and them places. Yo, the man, me stand up at the side of the stage and I learn and I take a lesson. The only thing I didn't have is my notebook. I was just like, yo, one did I move there? And him go so. You see, even when the bands play, him just go so.
Yeah.
And go so again, and I said, Jesus Christ, what's Michael Jackson? Michael Jackson, little brother.
Yeah, man, theater.
It's like, for me to erase what Beanie Man did and disrespect him on a musical level, I would be like disrespecting Michael Jackson because he's no longer here.
Yeah.
And when I watch Michael Jackson, it's like I glue to my what?
Yeah.
So man. So I don't get into the
of course.
The semantics and the nonsense about Beanie Man is no longer relevant and Beanie Man,
he's done greatness.
Beanie Man great, Virgin. The man great. You know, the man who hear your song and take it in a second and turn it into something big.
Man. Top 5 best performer, including yourself. Stage performer.
Now I'm gonna take myself up because
Alright, top 5. Of all time.
Of all time? Beanie Man number 1.
Okay.
Capleton.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah. Energy and just energy.
Elephant Man.
Yeah. 100%.
And the reason why I put Elephant at 3rd, because Beanie Man has more diversity in his catalogue, him and Capleton. So Capleton can give you a whole reggae show.
Yeah.
Beanie Man can give you a reggae show too.
Yeah.
You see, Elephant is more like a lot of dancing and top the sky, top the sky. Top the sky. What's the move now? Past the bank. Past the bank.
And climb.
Everybody start jump. Everybody start jump. So I know I can defeat that. I can defeat Capleton and Beanie. If I get to perform before Ellie, I can teach him show. Because
you can do all of them things there.
I did it to him one time,
Was it Barclays Centre?
No, not Barclays Centre. I left it for him at Barclays Centre because I knew he was on the show. Okay. So I was like, all right, me and him going to be good tonight.
Okay.
Right? But I could have done it, right?
Yeah, because I heard some things about that Barclays Centre show and them said Vegas is the one who shocked
me and Elephant.
But they take the show.
Yeah. But one time I was at a show in Jersey and Boston, right? And me and Ellie were like, you know, he had a problem with me, right?
Okay.
Yeah, because me and him always have, you know, bad vibe.
Okay.
But we're good. Right? And I was like, watch me and him tonight. So I was on the stage and I was the cool dance doing it so easy. Yeah. So could you block in and the drop top with the girl them at we have to pull up, signal the plane. Everybody know, Pan the river.
The whole of his forward them.
I say, yo, what I want to do, up the ferry, sir. I listen with it, you know, up the ferry.
Mr. Vegas, you're not easy, you know. You're a troublemaker.
I look at the side of the stage, the man I get cross, me see him I get the neck them start swell. I say, who you ramp with him no? You know why I did it? Him no? Oh, it was Vegas. Boy, man do dancing song and can't dance. Man do dancing song and can't dance. I say, alright, can't dance. Watch me tonight.
The little simple dance they way.
I go into my room, I call my dancers, I say, come here, Willie Bongs do.
You're set,
I say,
fiend.
yo, teach me Willie Bongs. Yo, me get it wrong about 100 times. Man, tell me I double up. Me I'm saying,
Yo, the troublemaker of dancehall and reggae, Mr. Vegas. Our special
so
guest.
that's what I put him at number 3 because of that. Because me can't teach him show.
Okay, all
But
right.
me and him good now. So
You're not gonna do that again.
I'm not doing that. Then after that, now you have Sizzler.
Okay.
If we can put him in the dancehall
Yes,
category.
yes.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Sizzler, I would have put number 4. And number 5. Whew. Number five. If we'd have to go way back to the old school, I mean, I don't want to go back too far.
Okay.
But for me,
One retro, alright.
one retro,
Yeah, man, one retro.
Professor Nuts.
Professor Nuts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd have put him at 5.
Yeah.
Yeah. If your man would just stand up and make you just laugh. And trust me, that 5
just
there
entertainment, yeah.
is like,
You put a stage show with them 5 artists together,
Yeah.
and then you add Mr.
Yeah.
Vegas at trouble.
yeah, man. And, you know, Professor Nuts, I could put Stitchy there. Professor Nuts, Stitchy Papa Son right there.
Yeah.
Oh, no, sorry. Not Professor Nuts.
Go on.
Tiger.
Oh, wow.
Sorry, Professor Nuts. Tiger.
Yeah,
The original energy.
Energy.
The
Energy
real-
god. Yeah, the real
Yeah.
energy god.
Yeah.
From them time there.
And if I have a top 10, you know who would be in it
Go
in
for
my top 10?
Go for the top 10. 5 more.
No, I'm not going to 5 more. Not 6. You know,
Randy, I got greedy.
you know who would be, because if I could put in killer if I got top 10. I'm not. Yeah, I'm a G. Yeah. Because I'm going to put me in top 10.
No
See
way.
it? But I'm a G. Is it?
Yeah.
But you know, who would have been in my top 10?
Who?
And somebody from the new school? Skeng.
Yeah. Mad. Yo.
Him live on the rock and roll lifestyle.
Yo, Ja. The man,
I don't know
creative.
what him do.
Him, like, I so want to do a song with him. Or if I don't do it, I would have loved to see him and Elephant do a big tune.
Yeah.
Him and Ellie do a big song.
Energy.
Yeah.
What?
Yes.
You done a big tune with Tommy Lee, but more than one.
No, it's a different madness. It's a different madness. It's a different madness.
Yeah.
Or him and even, I think him and Ding Dong have a song. Skeng and Ding, because Ding Dong have a wicked performance too, you know.
Yeah. I'm
But
not sure.
Skeng,
Yeah.
yo, the man creative and him so, you know, you don't know, like when I come out with.
You know, Cartel say, I'm sure.
Yeah, man.
Tommy Lee bring him up, you know. And
Yeah,
he come
man.
up in the mask.
Yeah, man.
And Cartel say, I'm not even know who, and the man can hear up him take off the mask.
I remember it's not his show. It's not even his show.
Yeah.
You see me say, whatever is on, yo, bro.
Yeah. That's the right thing you said. Whatever he's on.
Yeah. Just taper back a little bit because we know why you hurt yourself. But it's crazy.
So where do you see Mr. Vegas in the next 5 to 10 years?
Yeah, me do even know star. Me just know say not unalive. Me just know say me I gonna live forever.
Alive.
I'm gonna be alive.
Yeah.
But me don't know where the future holds. Me just do music. Sometimes you pick a song and say this is the biggest song and it not going away. Sometimes the song you least expect just run away. You know, destiny may have it say me never find another big one. But guess what? You give thanks to what you already have.
Because
Yeah.
what you have
Because-
already right now, listen.
Give thanks.
Catalogue.
Give thanks. So musically, I don't know. Millionaire status that definitely you know will have to grow. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
What grow, not pre, grow.
Okay. So
Come a millionaire already, so
all right.
yeah, but it has to grow. So because my kids them, I want my kids them comfortable. If I drop down, I want to know so my youth them alright.
Yeah.
You know, them nobody can fool them with money. Nobody can use them. Like when me go through as a youth, you see me I say I sleep on floor and people disrespect me and them things there.
Yeah.
I want to know that my children them alright. You know, get the best schooling and leave a legacy for them, leave, you know, things for them, companies, whatever, so them can take it further and take care of their children and their children. And my name just live on like Bob Marley. You see, worse me know enough people not like me. More my children them just put up on some building, Mr. Vegas. You see, I say Subi, Daidu, everything you can think about me. You know, and like people just say, yeah, man.
Yeah. I am that.
Yeah, man.
No, but you're a true student of the class we're graduating, okay? Like I said before, you take notes. A lot of artists don't take notes.
Facts.
Notes in even if you're an expert in the field, you in a lifetime you will never be a real expert. You have to keep on taking notes.
Keep learning.
Yeah. And you take notes. We can
Yeah,
see.
man.
Cause just from performance alone.
Yeah, man.
You
I
can't
want
tour
to,
the world.
man.
You never put out a new tune right now. You can't tour the world just from performance and you think.
Yep. And just imagine, you know, as we're anticipating, so this tune going to be a big tune alive. And the energy that it has, the energy when we feel from it, I can just imagine how me would have deal that stage show with a new song to the catalogue.
Yeah.
Cause that I go wake up the catalogue, you know. So when you run out with I Am Blessed and you are close with Alive, you are pandemonium. And plus we have some
hits them in between.
Yeah, we have some mad because me replay the skettle rhythm and kind of change it up in the new style. You know what? Steve, how are you, man? You not see masa makasu na me back.
Oh,
that's
you know,
flap.
like how that one. Let me see if I can find something. Let me find something.
Body girl comes skin out for the pole.
The way you're going right now.
Knock them on cool. Champion body with the good like goal. And you win the Super Bowl. How are you, man?
Silver star, people love the way you roll.